Hi, I have this insert for the Other's Apocalypse, and I want to try to make it look as gross as possible. This has two main pieces, the bottom insert which holds the large miniatures and dashboards, and also a separate minis tray. To start us off, you'll want to sand it and wipe it off with a damp cloth. I'm going to paint this, but before I do, I want to lay down a coat of sanding sealer to prevent paint absorption. For that, you'll want to punch out these little pieces, otherwise they'll be hard to remove from the sanding sealer. If you're wondering why I'm using sanding sealer, it's because I had a lot of issues with uneven paint absorption when I made the base insert. You don't need sanding sealer, a few coats of paint and you'll likely get the same result, but I find that the sanding sealer cuts down on the amount of paint needed to get good coverage. You'll want to sand with 320 grit because the sealer dries rough and bumpy, and we want the paint to have a smooth, flat surface. I want to match the box art here, which is a sickly green color, so I have this crack paint to help me get there. Spray paint would be best, especially since we have the sealer on, but I don't want to buy a whole can for a small insert like this. After the second coat of paint, I'll go ahead and punch everything out, starting with the bottom insert. I can't stress this enough, dry fit the pieces before you glue, so you know how everything is supposed to go. Once we're finished gluing everything together, I'll go ahead and put it in a band clamp to keep everything tight, and I'll take this time to paint some of the exposed edges green so it matches. Then I'll get to work on the minis tray. Once everything is dry, I'll put some of the dividers in and go ahead and finish painting the rest of those exposed edges. For the outward facing edges, I'm going to go ahead and outline them in this dark brown color. And to complete the gross, dirty, diseased look that I'm going for, I'll take this toothbrush here and flick some brown paint all over the insert. Our insert is looking satisfiably gross. With the minis tray, the minis would be lying down on bare wood. These aren't painted yet, famous last words, I know, but to protect their future paint jobs, we can line it with some felt. This is easy to do. You just measure and then cut your felt and brush some watered down white glue into the space, and then you can use a flat tool to spread the felt into the corners. On the main insert, this big guy is on bare wood, so we'll also lay him down on a bed of felt. And our insert is done. It's very gross and nurgle-y looking if you're a fan of Warhammer. It matches the box art well and should hold a good amount of stuff. I made another video showing the making of the base insert by Go7Gaming that I'll link to. I even modeled a little street on it with some sand and it came out looking really cool. But for now, let's see what all we can fit in this thing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!